Are we live?
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Oh yeah.
It's a bit dark then.
It's very dark, isn't
We're in
it?
that underneath the buildings thing.
The building tunnel.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so today we're going
it's
to
not much
talk.
brighter now.
No, it's because it's England. But hey, listen, we choose to live here.
We do.
Okay, so what we're going to talk about this morning?
Excuse me.
Keeping awake.
Today we are going to talk about putting things off that you don't enjoy doing.
Putting things off that you don't enjoy doing.
Something's just stabbed me in the side.
Sorry. So.
Break that finger off.
Okay. So putting things off that you don't enjoy doing. And we all do that, don't we? We're all guilty.
Of course we do. We don't even realise we're doing it half the time. That's the thing. I think the main thing is realising that you're doing it.
True.
And I think that the majority of people just do it as like second nature, and then someone observing them doing it would point it out to them, and then they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I do that."
Yeah. Give us an example.
All right, an example. You've got a difficult conversation to have with someone, maybe about sorry, John was just gesticulating to a driver and it just made me giggle a little bit. Right, sorry. You've got a difficult conversation to have with someone, maybe
a member of staff.
Maybe a
team member
of staff. Possibly around their what could it be? What's a difficult conversation?
Do you know, sorry, can I just interject?
Yes, you may.
Right, okay.
Is it going to be about traffic?
No. Rather than use an example of they've got to have a difficult conversation with somebody, why don't we say they've got to give somebody some praise or something really positive, something that's really, really good?
Okay.
Use that as an example.
I'll use that as an example then. So they need to give praise to somebody. So, for example, to thank them for staying extra and working overtime to get a project completed on time, something like that. So they've finished their day's work and they didn't get around to doing it. Are they likely to stay late to do it? Probably, because it's a nice thing to do. It's an enjoyable thing to share your kind of praise and your thanks with someone else to make them feel good. Mm-hmm. But is it to make them feel good, or is it to make you feel good?
Interesting.
Now flip that on its head. If that same scenario, so someone had not stayed late and the projects had missed the deadline, and you need to have a disciplinary meeting with someone, or just have a chat with them in general about their attitude or their lateness or anything, and you'd finished, would you be likely to stay late to have that conversation with someone?
No. Okay, so let's put that into a bit of role play so people can understand how that kind of works. So for example, it's now 5:30. It's not. It's actually 8:30 a.m. But let's just imagine right now it's 5:30 and you're supposed to leave at 5:30. And Sonia, I don't know who Sonia is, but Sonia's done an absolutely amazing job. And I see that you're not ready to go just yet. So I said to you, I'll say, Sarah, I thought you were leaving.
Yeah, I am, but I just want to stick around a minute just to thank Sonia for doing such a good job and give her a bit of praise and encouragement and recognition.
Oh right, but I thought you'd leave at 5:30.
Yeah, but it'll only take me a couple of minutes.
Okay, cool. And then we flip that on its head, and Sonia's actually not done great. She needs to have her arse kicked. So she needs to be told off. So it's now again 5:30. Sarah's due to leave at 5:30. Sarah, where are you going?
I'm going home. Till 5.
Yeah, but you need to have that chat with Sonia.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Oh, right. You see the difference there? Why is it that Sarah would be more than happy to do the stuff what's good, what's fluffy, what's enjoyable and smiley, but she wouldn't do the tough, challenging stuff? And that's the thing. That's just one example. And
there's so many examples you could give to that.
totally. As Sarah said there at the beginning, is a lot of the time you don't even realise that that's what you're doing.
Because you can actually hear yourself saying that kind of little role play thing you've done there. You
I'll
can
leave it till
actually hear
tomorrow.
yourself saying it, can't you? How many times do you say, I'll do that tomorrow?
I'll do it tomorrow, yeah.
Or one thing that I find myself doing a lot, and it's something we've discussed with my colleagues, is I'll say, oh, I'll take my laptop home and I'll do that tonight. Oh, I won't do that now, I'll do that tonight because I'll have a bit of peace and quiet, I won't get interrupted, blah, 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 blah. But what I'm doing instead of what I should be doing, is that worthwhile, or is that just fluffy stuff?
Procrastinating.
Yeah. So I'm putting something off. You know, kudos to me, I suppose, for doing something in my own time. But is the other stuff that I'm doing of value, or is it just crap?
Just to put them things off.
Yeah, just to avoid doing that because it's like, oh, I can't be bothered. I'll do it tonight.
And we all do this. Do you know?
We
all do this. And it's a matter of just making yourself, just being aware of this. Do you know? Letting yourself know.
And not being a martyr as well. That, you know, the kind of, oh, I'll do that tonight. Well, if you're going to do it tonight, do you just do it, or are you a martyr about it and, you know, tell everyone that you were doing it at night? Well, you decided to take it home and do it with you.
Yeah.
Do it with you? What? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But to be fair, I'd tell everyone. You've got to tell everyone.
I think everyone would.
Yeah, you've got to get attention. You've got to get attention. Listen, boss, I'm doing things in my own time. Give me the recognition I deserve. I want a promotion. I want that job. I want that career move. I want it. What it is. And this goes back to what we were saying before about whatever it takes.
Well, you must do, because otherwise you wouldn't care and you wouldn't be bothered to do it.
Yeah.
'Cause,
listen,
you know,
boss, I'm
it's...
taking this work home because I'm showing you commitment. I want more commitment from you.
And I'm passionate about what I do, and I want to do a good job. And
totally.
Blah, blah, blah.
But back on topic is that a lot of the time we don't realise that we are putting things off. No. So just, do you know what I mean? Just bone up on that and be aware that this is what you're doing.
Look at your action list. So, you know,
people don't have action lists. They have to-do lists. True. Do you have action lists or to-do lists?
To-do lists. Several of.
Yeah. And
several thousand of.
And the very reason why there's several thousand of to-do lists is because they're to-do lists.
And I mentioned to you, was it last night on the way home? You asked how my day was, and I was like, I'm a bit concerned because it's the... Was it the 6th yesterday? It's the 6th of January, and I haven't actually crossed anything off my to-do list yet. I've added lots to it, but I've not actually crossed anything off it.
Yeah.
And that's when you pointed out about, well, that's because it's a to-do list, not an action list. And it's true. It is true.
Very, very true.
I'm going to cross out to do and write action.
Write action on the top of it. Yeah, and it makes a big difference. You know, when you give something an action and you put a date on it that you're going to have it done by, you're less likely to bounce it onto another day.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, you've made a commitment.
It's about putting deadlines to things as well, which is something that I used to do, and I find I've slipped out of the habit, and it does have a massive impact because you do put things off, and you know, tend to firefight and stuff, and things get put on the back burner, and you know, that's understandable because there are occasions when you do have to put things off because something more urgent comes up. But it goes back to that whole thing of, is it urgent and important, or urgent and not important?
Totally.
Or is it non-urgent, not important?
Is it fluffy?
Yeah.
So, final thought?
Cross out to-do list and put action list. Put a deadline on things. And what I try to do is the stuff I don't enjoy doing is try and do that first. Do you know what I mean? Force yourself to do that first, and then one, it's out the way, it's done, and then it leaves you time to deal with any kind of things that crop up that maybe aren't Well, yeah, are urgent things. Whereas if you've put off the kind of things you don't enjoy doing, majority of the time you don't enjoy doing them because you're not very good at them.
Or you don't understand them.
So they'll take you a long time to do, and it's like, oh, I'm not really the best person to be doing this, so I'll do it tomorrow.
But interestingly, a lot of the time, the reason why they're not very good at it is because they don't understand it.
Yeah.
So they don't enjoy doing it because they're not good at it, and they're not good at it because they don't understand it.
Yeah, totally.
And this is the thing that I see all the time, especially in sales. People hate sales because they think they're not very good at it.
And that's why they need to come and see you for some sales training.
They do indeed. So my final thought is do you know...
JonCovey.com.
Yeah, JonCovey.com. Just give me a shout. Get started. No.
Oh, loads of enthusiasts.
No, do you know what, right? It's so easy to find yourself in that rut. Do you know, that same day repeating that groundhog moment over and over again. And I think that what you need to do, I know what you need to do, is on your old to-do list, what's now an action list, what you need to do is look at all the stuff that's on there and all the stuff that you don't enjoy doing, that you don't understand and you don't get no fulfillment from. Do it first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Get it out of the way first. And this is what I tell my clients all the time. You know, there's going to be things that you don't enjoy doing. Do it first. Get it out of the way, because if you don't, you've got the likelihood that you're going to bounce it onto another day massively increases. So get it out of the way first thing in the morning. But be aware that you do this stuff. You know, just look down at what you do each day. Look at the stuff that you do. Look at the stuff that you don't enjoy doing. And just try to better yourself each day. Try to make yourself better. Don't try and be better than other people. Be better than you were yesterday.
Oh, I like it.
Have a good day.
Bye.